The story begins in the deep heart of Mississippi, in a small town called Jefferson, where the name Thomas Sutpen is whispered like a curse. Nobody really knows where he came from. One day he just appeared, a stranger riding in with nothing but ambition burning in his eyes and a plan to build an empire from the ground up. He bought a piece of land that was wild and empty, carved out of the woods by sheer force of will. People watched in awe and suspicion as he built a mansion there, a great white house standing tall against the wilderness. It was called Sutpen's 100, and it became both his dream and his downfall. Thomas Sutpen wasn't born rich. As a boy, he had seen the cruelty of class and pride when a rich man, as servant, told him to go around to the back door. From that day on, Sutpen made a vow. He would never be powerless again. He would build his dynasty, marry well, and pass his name down through generations. And for a while, it seemed he might succeed. He married Ellen Coldfield, a young woman from a respectable Southern family. Together they had 2 children, Henry and Judith. But beneath the surface of Sutpen's dream lay something dark. His strength was not built on kindness or compassion. He was cold, calculating, a man driven by a single obsession, legacy. Then came Charles Bon. Henry met him at university, and they became inseparable friends. Bon was charming, mysterious, and older than he seemed. When Henry brought Bon home to Sutpen's 100, Bon met Judith, and the two fell in love. It should have been perfect, but something about it terrified Sutpen. He forbade the marriage, but he would not say why. Henry was outraged. He turned against his father, renounced his name, and followed Bon to war. The Civil War tore the country apart, and with it, Sutpen's dream began to crack. When the war ended, Henry returned home, with Bon at his side. And what happened next sealed the family's fate. At the gates of Sutpen's 100, Henry shot Charles Bon dead. No one knew why at first. Years later, whispers spread that Sutpen had revealed a terrible secret, that Bon was his own son, born long ago to a Haitian woman he had abandoned when he discovered she had black ancestry. Bon then was not only Henry's best friend and Judith's lover, he was her brother. That was the truth that shattered everything. From that moment, Sutpen's life fell apart. His wife died, his daughter's heart was broken, and his empire rotted. He tried to start over, proposing marriage to Ellen's younger sister Rosa, but she refused him with fury. She saw him for what he was, a man consumed by his own monstrous pride. Years passed. The mansion decayed, the land turned wild again. Judith grew older, haunted by ghosts of the past. Henry vanished, living in secret, broken by what he had done. And Sutpen, the man who wanted to create a dynasty, died in the dirt, killed by the grandson of a woman he had wronged. All that remained of his dream was silence. The grand mansion crumbled. The once proud Sutpen name was nothing more than an echo in the southern air, a warning perhaps of what happens when a man tries to build greatness on the ruin of others. And so, in Jefferson, people still whisper his name. Thomas Sutpen, the man who came from nowhere and built his own destruction.